Hello. Okay, we are going to be looking at the proposal that we've been able to bring out for your project. So this is the site plan we received. You can see, yeah, this is the site plan we received for the project. So we've been able to bring out something of some sort of an L shape, but we are still to verify this part here so that if this cannot really fit here, and then we will not really have an L shape. We just have a straight structure, and all this part in front is going to be used for parking. Yeah, what I'm saying is, this is the plot here, which measures 447 meters squared. We'll be able to bring out a structure that takes 295 meters squared. So we have approximately 100 and maybe 150 something meters squared left, which is going to be used for parking and also for the offsets behind. Because as you can see here, we've left 1 meter behind here, 3.6 meters at the side here, 3.7 now. It's not really symmetrical this way, so this is the space that is going to be used for parking for now. But this point here, as we know, we're just working with the site plan. We have to verify this on site. If this L shaped, which we used to bring one studio, cannot really fit here, then we're just gonna eliminate this. There is this point, and then we're going to have this structure, as you can see, like this, just straight without this little L here. That's only in the case if we need more parking space in front here. Okay, so looking at the structure, we've been able to bring out the structure of one apartment and 1, 2, 3, 4 studios. So the structure is made up of 3 levels, as you can see here. 3 different levels. This is the ground, the first and the second, and each of these levels has 1 apartment and 4 studios. So we are going to be looking at this in detail in the walkthrough, but for now let's just look at the details. Looking at the details, so we are presently on the ground floor, that is this floor, presently on this floor, and this is the distribution plan that we are looking at here. So what happens is we just come straight, get in here. This is the apartment building here. Now the apartment, we designed all of them to be very modern and spacious too. So the spacing is very okay, the ventilation is very okay, everything is okay with respect to that. So you come on this veranda, you can access the apartment. Here is the living room. You come, you can pass through this arch and access the kitchen here, which has a veranda behind. There's a veranda for the kitchen. And then here is a bathroom, which is going to be used by this guest room and maybe any stranger. And then here is a master bedroom, of course, having its water closet. The view of the master bedroom is in front. It has a very good view. Okay, for the studios, this is the apartment. Here is the first studio here, and you can see for all of the studios, all the water closets are not in the bedroom. Now we do this like this for the purpose of security and privacy too, for whoever is occupying this bedroom, because there's always a problem of privacy when you put the water closet in the bedroom. Yeah, any guests and whoever will have to get into the bedroom to get to the water. So we eliminated that here, and all the water closets are outside. So you get into the living room for this studio, you get into the living room like this. Here is the living room, and you get through this arch and you can access the kitchen. Here is the kitchen. You turn right, you access the bedroom, and here is the water closet. Looking at that in the 3D, here is what we're talking about. Here is the apartment that we just looked at. Here is the door that takes you into the apartment. You can have all the compartments which we just looked at in the 2 dimensions. So here is the studio that we are looking at presently. And you can see the doors of the other studios which we are going to be looking at. All that you'll see this in detail in the walkthrough. Okay, so for this other studio here, you get through this walkway here, and you can either access this studio, which is on the right. You get in, you still have the kitchen. Here is the water closet, which is not linked to the bedroom. Here is the bedroom. The kitchen, of course, has a porch or veranda. Coming this way, we have the third studio. Here's the living room. the kitchen. Also see here's the water closet, which is not in the bedroom, and here is the bedroom. And now coming this way, we have the fourth studio, living room, bedroom. Here's the kitchen. Here's the porch for the kitchen or a veranda, and here is the water closet. So all the 3 floors are of this same design. If you want to get to the next floor, you just use this staircase and you go up and you find yourself on a similar floor like this, which you can make a walk and you access the apartments, or you access any of the studios. You see, it's very easy to go to all of them. So you want to go to the 3rd floor, you still turn, go up again, and you have access to the 3rd floor. We are going to look at all that in detail in the walkthrough. Yeah, so this is the ground, the 1st and the 2nd floor, as you can see. Okay, so right now we are going to be looking at the walkthrough. Now actually what you are seeing here is we are looking at the building from this perspective, but if we are looking at it from the way the plot is, you know, coming down from the school, you see this is exactly how we are going to be looking at it, not like this. Yeah, so you see it's flipped this way. You got the L shape this way, since as you can see on the side plan that we have here, we have more space this way. As you can see, this space is inclined, and then you have a gentle slope which is going down like this. So this is the part where we've utilized to bring out the L shape. I hope you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, so because on the plan is showing this other way, but it's because we are looking at it from this perspective here. Okay, so now we are going to be looking at the walkthrough. Okay, so here is a walkthrough, and here you can see all what I've been talking about. You see the apartments. Here is the apartment here, and you can see the studios and all that. So we are going to be going into all of them. So when you are in front here, you can make a walk into this first apartment. You come in like this. Okay, now we are here. I'm just going to go back to the 2 dimensions so you really understand what we are talking about. So presently we are at this point for the apartment, and we are about to get in. So we are going to see the living room. We are going to pass through this opening, and we are going to see the kitchen. We are going to see the bathrooms, and then we are going to see the guest bedroom, that is this bathroom, also the master bedroom with its own bathroom inside. Okay, so let's go. So moving in. Okay, here is the living room. You can see that it's very spacious, very fit for a living room, well ventilated, as you can see from the light that is entering into the living room. We do detailed analysis of all this, so for the ventilation and all that, we got that covered. It has no problem as far as that is concerned. So coming this way, you can see the spacing. So in reality, what is going to be existing here is we're going to have an arch here, which will have a curtain, so that anybody in the living room here cannot actually see what is going on in there, except you need to maybe go in and maybe, I don't know, maybe eat yourself, you know, stuff like that, or maybe you need to access the kitchen. And also for the kitchen, we're going to do a modern kitchen in such a way that at this wall here, we're going to have a little bit of arch here, just a little bit of opening, where whenever you're done in the kitchen now, you can pass food to come out into the dining area, which is going to be here. We're going to be doing that for all the apartments and the studios. It's going to be the same design for all of them. Okay, so getting in there, getting in here now, and turning right, looking back at the plan. So now we are in here and we are turning right, so we are going to go into the kitchen. So this is the kitchen. This is the space for the kitchen that we're seeing here. This door. So let's go in, and this is the space that we have for the kitchen. It's very spacious, and of course if you get out this door, you are going to have a veranda behind there to be used by the kitchen. Okay, so going out of here and turning right, we have the water closet. Now this is the water closet that's going to be used by this room, whoever is going to be in this room that we see the wall here, and also maybe any stranger. So just to have a peep inside, you can see there is the spacing for the water closet. Okay, going back out and turning right. Let's look at the guest bedroom first before we look at the master bedroom. Okay, going in there. So here's the guest bedroom. You can see it's very spacious. You can see the allowance we've kept for the wardrobe and all that. Okay, so going back out of here, we're now going to look at the master bedroom. So just get in, and here is the master bedroom, and of course you can see that the master bedroom has a bathroom of its own in here, as you can see. Okay, so we're just going to go out of here, go out of the door that led us into the master bedroom. We take a right, we'll get back into the living room, and we go all the way out of the double apartment building, and then now we are on the veranda. Now we just keep walking, and now we are going to get into the next apartment, as the studio rather. So this is the first studio after the apartment. So let's go in. Here we are now, and again let's just look at the plan so that we know exactly what we are doing. So presently we are at this studio, and we have the living room, we have the kitchen, and then we have the bedroom, of course. So we get into the living room, we turn through this opening, we can have the kitchen, access the kitchen. If we turn right, we can access the bedroom, and of course the bathroom at the end here. Okay, so presently we are in the living room. As you can see, here's the living room. So coming straight, turning left. Okay, getting through this door. Here's the kitchen. Here's the kitchen for the studio. Going back out, going in through this door. Here is the bathroom. That's the water closet for the studio, to be used by whoever is in that bedroom and any stranger. And then getting in here, of course, we have the bedroom for this studio. Here you can see, and of course the space that was left for the wardrobe. Okay, going out of here, turning left, and going all the way out of this studio. We're going to be looking at the next studio, which is the second studio. We're just looking at the first studio. So coming straight. Okay, so here is the second studio and the third studio. So if we keep going straight, as we've turned left like this, we're going to access this studio. But let's look at this one first. So looking at the plan again, presently we are here, so we want to look at this studio, which will have the living room. We'll move through this corridor, and we can have the kitchen on the left, the bedroom on the right, then the water closet at the end there. So let's just turn right, and we go in. Okay, so going in, here is the living room. You can see very spacious, and of course here is a corridor, of which I say we're gonna have an arch here and a curtain. Okay, so coming straight, here's the water closet at the end here, and of course turning left, going in. Look at our kitchen, which has a veranda. All the kitchens have a veranda of their own. There's no kitchen here without it, and a veranda linked to it. And here is the bedroom for this studio. Okay, let's just go back out, get back into the living room, and we get out of this studio, and we're going to get into the third studio now, which is this one. Okay, now you can look at it and think that maybe this window is very small for ventilation. No, we got that covered. Getting into here, you see it's ventilated behind. Yeah, so the living room is well ventilated in front and behind. Yeah, as you can see the light coming in from there. Okay, so going down straight, let's look at the 2 dimension first. Presently we are in this studio here. So turning left, we're going to see the kitchen, and then we go again, we turn left, we see the water closet, and of course the room is at the end there. So this is the door leading into the room, and then this first door here that we have, this corridor, is going to take us into the kitchen. Here's the kitchen space, as you can see here. Let's just go back out. Okay, going out of here, and we'll keep going down. Here is the water closet for this, and here is the bedroom. Here's the water closet, here is the bedroom. Going in there, you can see it's still very spacious as far as the dimension is concerned. Okay, let's going back out of here, all the way out. We're going to be looking at the last studio, which we did that by trying to squeeze out space from here and bringing it in. But this studio, we are still really seeing it's really going to be needed because of the spacing. In case we need more space for parking, we might have to eliminate this one here. So but looking at it, this is what we have here. So here is the living room. We're going to see the living room, the kitchen when we get through the opening, the bedroom on the left, the water closet, and of course the kitchen has a veranda of its own there. Okay, so going in through the main door, we got this living room here, very spacious still. Coming down. Okay, getting in through this door, we have the bedroom. Going out this door, getting in through this door, we got the kitchen. Of course, the kitchen having its veranda, as you can see. Go out through that window. And then, of course, we got a bathroom at the end here. So let's come back out, turn, get back into the living room, and we're out of here. So all the apartments, all the structure is designed following this model. Yeah, so if we want to get to the first floor, we just need to go up the staircase, which is here. So let's go up. So we go up staircase. We turn left. We're here. We turn left. We have a landing. We turn left. Then we go up again. And we are on the first floor now. Now, of course, you just see that it's just a similar design. If you want to get to this apartment, to this studio here, you just make a walk through this spacing. If you want to get to these other studios, you make a walk like this, and you can have access to any of these two here. The interior design and dimension is still the same. And of course, this is the fourth studio, and we have the double apartments here this way. And again, if you want to go to the third floor, which is the last floor, again we'll go up the staircase again. This point, we go up, turn left, go up, and you see that we still find ourselves on this similar platform as to what we have below. You got the two studios here. You got the one on the right, which will make a walk and get into it by using this side. And now we got this one here still, just the same thing as we have below, and we have the apartments here. Okay, so that is it for the structure. This is what we've been able to bring out as far as the proposal is concerned, and you can see that the structure is well ventilated. The spacing for the rooms, they are well spaced out. Yes, as far as the ventilation and circulation is concerned for this structure, we've got that covered very well. And also, we've also really kept it modern, and of course not also forgetting the structural part. Yeah, we're not only interested for beauty here, but we also have to be sure that whatever we are bringing out here should be structurally fit. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching.